What is up, people? This is the Oracle. We are back online for some modern cubing. The new cube is available online, and it seems pretty sweet. A little bit less powerful than Legacy and Vintage, obviously, but still kinda cool. Alright, so I think the two cards that stands out for me in this pack are Snapcaster Mage, because Mage is sweet, and I like to play control deck sometime. And Primeval Titan, which is, very powerful too. Garruk's decent. The Planeswalker are fine, but they are pretty demanding on the mana, and not that great. Yeah, I think it's between. I mean, obviously this is cube, so this is about what you like to do mostly. But I think the two best option, if there are such thing, are Primeval or Snapcaster. I'm gonna go with Snapcaster. I like Snapcaster. Sorry, I cannot speak anymore. I like Snapcaster this amount, and it's also a decent card to first pick because you can draft around it and make it better. Ooh, Saheeli Rai is kind of cool. I think we'll try to play some type of Jeskai combo deck, trying to get maybe Pestamite or Felidar Guardian in the deck, and maybe Kikijiki and whatnot. That'd be cool. Yeah, this is definitely the type of deck I like. And also worth mentioning, Saheeli Rai works kind of well with Snapcaster, as you can you copy it, get your instant or sorcery. Also, Felidar Guardian, if we get that, works pretty well with Snapcaster, so it's pretty sweet. Though I guess actually Saheeli Rai doesn't combo with Pestamite. I got a little bit too excited. You need the Guardian, because untapping Saheeli Rai is not gonna do a ton. That being said, I like the idea of doing that. I think Chromatic Lantern is pretty good, especially if we end up playing a 3-color deck. It's good. There's probably not a ton of mana rock in this cube. I don't know the exact list, but I would assume there's not thousands of cards like that. So it's pretty unique. I think Essence Scatter and Dissolve would be fine, but medium. And Might Wheel. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick the Lantern. I kinda like that. And for some reason there's a bug right now and I cannot make the card bigger. I often like to show the card when I'm talking about it, but in general if you just click left, click right on the card at the same time, you just get it bigger, but it doesn't seem to be working right here for some reason. Weird. Interesting. Clever Impersonator is quite good. So you get to copy any non-land basically. So it's a pretty strong clone effect. Silent Departure is fine. And we can target our own creature if we have a bunch of cool enter the battlefield effects. Trophy Mage, I guess, can fetch the Chromatic Lantern, but I think it's probably gonna wheel, and it's not very exciting. Kinda like the Impersonator. I guess you can get an Infinite. No, never mind. No. I was wondering about the interaction between Saheeli Rai and Impersonator, but if you copy Saheeli Rai, you have to keep one. It doesn't do anything great, I think. Maybe with another card, but together it's not good enough. Flooded Strand is kind of appealing because I feel like I might want to play white. There's also Mind Control, which is just quite powerful. Mage hopefully can wheel if we end up playing white. Kinda want to pick Fixing and hope to wheel the Mage. Yeah, I think I'll just do that. Mind Control is powerful, but pretty sure we'll end up playing 3 colors. At least if if there's a Felidar Guardian somewhere, I'm gonna pick it for sure. So, yeah. Shelldock Isle is pretty powerful. Reflecting Pool could be cool fixing. Careful is nice, but I do love Remand. And we want enough things to work with Snapcaster too, so yeah. Okay, some white-red fixing could be nice. We might also end up blue-white control splashing for Saheeli maybe. I don't know. Uh, yeah, I think I like Battlefield Forge more than Rugged Prairie in terms of fixing. Alright, sweet. I'd love to be able to play a sweet Jeskai mid-range, enter the battlefield type of deck with bunch of triggers and creature that does stuff. Ooh, Steam Vent is amazing. We can fetch it with Flooded Strand. So even if I don't end up playing white, Flooded Strand is gonna be fixing for blue-red. Yeah, I love it. That's a sweet start. We did get some nice fixing, some pretty powerful cards. Not sure how good this card is because I actually wasn't playing during Tarkir, and this hasn't been playing in Constructed very much, I don't think so. So I never seen the card being played or played with it, but it seems sweet. You can just copy their Planeswalker, copy their O-Ring, copy the best creature, get another Snapcaster. I don't know, it seems pretty polyvalent and strong. Ooh, a Jenny is kinda nice. Could see Ooze being decent too. It's not the best Removal, but actually in this cube, there's no Swords to Plowshare. I guess there's Pass to Exile. Oust is kinda cool with Snappy Doopy. Now I think I like a Jenny slightly more. Treads is gonna be good for the side if anything. Might not main deck it though. I guess Strike if we have enough red and we want some cheap removal. I guess it works with Snapcaster. I'd rather have Bolt, but not sure if Bolt is in this cube. Maybe it's a little bit too powerful. It's in Modern, obviously, because it has been reprinted, but it might not be in the cube. Guess I'll pick the Trophy Mage on the off chance I get another sweet 3-mana artifact. Anger of the God might be a bit tough to cast because of double red, and these two cards I don't really care about. Ooh, Control Magic Wield? Really? The card is really good. Surprising, I think. This was also a very late Watery Grave. Careful consideration. Card is not bad. Not sure that I'll play it. You get to draw 4 and discard 3, and if you cast it main phase, you only discard 2. I don't know. Ooh, Resto Angel. Unfortunately, Restoration Angel doesn't quite work with Saheeli Rai, which is a shame. That's pretty tough. Either Adept could be very sweet to wheel, Chivalry, nice card to wheel too. I think the pick is between Scaling Tarn and Resto Angel, and Sun Titan is also quite powerful and works pretty well with Saheeli Rai, so it's also a nice card. Angel or Tarn? I don't know. Right now we don't really have any combo with Angel. I guess it resets Snapcaster, which is fine. Oh, it's tough. I'm gonna pick Scaling Torrent, though I think fixing is more important. It's really close. Resto Angel should be pretty sweet in this kind of deck. I don't know if it's right, but yeah, I'm gonna pick the Tarn. Here I'm definitely picking Pass. It's the best removal, one of the best removal in the cube, I would assume. Works very well with Snappy. Tidings would be good, but I think Pass is way more important and stronger right here. And Mana Leak I do like. Again, another thing we can snap. A good card in general. Seems good. Alright. Mana base looking good. Spell looking pretty powerful. Curve is not too high. We have some options in the side that are not bad. So now I just want a little bit more fixing, a couple spells, hopefully a Felidar Guardian so we can try to combo. And yeah, we'll be playing some sweet Jeskai shenanigans, hopefully. Interesting. Evolving Wild is not the worst. I think it's fine. Electrolyze always fine in this type of deck. You can use it with Snapcaster. Pia and Kiran Nalar, decent card to blink or to copy with Saheeli Rai. The double Rai might be a bit tough though. And Ancestral Vision is just, it's vision. It's pretty good. I don't know. I think it's between Electrolyze or Vision. I think I'm gonna pick Vision because Electrolyze might just wheel. Ooh, there you are. So I could maybe pick Conscript and hope to wheel the Guardian. I'm not gonna take a chance at not getting the Guardian though. I want it. Alright. Sweet. So we get to play the new combo. And that is looking kind of nice. We have all the the cards from the Jeskai control deck in Modern, I guess. Kind of. We have the Snapcaster, Mana Leak, Remand, Vision, Pass. It's pretty cool. Could use Bolt, obviously. Pestomite. Well, Pestomite doesn't combo with Saheeli, as I mentioned before. We don't have a Kiki-Jiki yet, and Kiki-Jiki, well, while it would be cool, it would be pretty rough on the mana. So I'm not sure that we should pick Pestomite. Disallow is fine. I do like Medium Mortars at this amount. Geist is also pretty good. And then there's Temple of Epiphany, which is a nice piece of fixing. So I don't know. A lot of options. I'm gonna go... Well, I don't know. It's tough. I'm gonna go with Geist. Prairie Stream or Therum Visions. Prairie Stream we can fetch with both Flooded Strand and Scalding Tarn. It has to be pretty good, right? It's kind of a worse Hallowed Fountain, but a fetchable blue-white land seems quite appealing. Therum Vision is much weaker than other one mana cantrip. It's kind of cool when you have Snapcaster, but I think this is decent piece of fixing, and once you have 2 fetch, it becomes even better. Nahiri the Harbinger. Pretty cool. I think it's better option than Into the Royal or Negate. Windswept Teeth does fetch the Prairie Stream and potentially, I don't know, a white red land that I could get later on. I think it's Nahiri though. Nahiri is kind of cool. Shivan Reef or either Adept. So I don't really mind the double blue because I think my main color is gonna be blue. I'm gonna be, mostly blue with a bit of red and a bit of white. Adept works kinda well with Felidar Guardian. Pretty cool card in general. Yeah, I think I want Adept. The cool news is that we picked a decent amount of good fixing quite early, so now we can pick spells when we want. I would definitely be happy with a little bit more fixing, but 2 fetch plus 2 fetchable blue-red or blue-white land is pretty good. Deck is really looking sweet and funny. Tidings, I think I'll play that most likely. And on turn 7 you go Snapcaster Tidings, because card advantage is life, card advantage is gas, card advantage is what we all live for. I guess Devil's Play. Yeah, those red Expel are probably not gonna make it to the main deck. Or being sided. Deck is looking really sweet though. I definitely like it. The Sweet Planeswalker, the Electrolyze Wheeling too. Ooh, definitely like it. It's kind of cool to be playing in the modern cube and get to play a modern deck, kind of, because, ooh, Temple of Epiphany is great. I like it more than Disallow. And you know, Saheeli Raya has been played in modern recently too, which, you know, is kind of cool, I think. Monastery Mentor. So we have 5 creatures, 6 lands, so currently we have 12 non-creature spells that trigger Mentor. Mentor tends to be pretty good in this type of deck, so I kind of want it. Compulsive Research is good, but I think between all the Planeswalker, the Tiding, we are not looking too bad regarding card advantage. I do like Journey to Nowhere a decent amount. I think it's Mentor though. Mentor should be pretty good here. And we can definitely use another win condition, because right now, well, I guess we have some Planeswalker, we have the combo, we can copy something maybe, but yeah, another win. And I guess we have Geist. So I think now I don't need any more win condition. Between the Planeswalker, Geist, Mentor, and potential other creatures, Impersonator and whatnot, we should be good at winning games. We just need to make sure we don't die. Basically. Cloudskate pretty good. I wonder if I don't like It's a Charm more. It's a Charm is probably willing though. And I kinda wanna pick Banishing Light. I don't have any Revolt that can deal with anything like Planeswalker. I'd be happy to have one O-Ring effect in my deck. I think I'm gonna pick that and probably gonna will It's a Charm, so yeah, that sounds fine. Do like Condescend a lot. I think it's a shame that this spell has not been in the last iteration of the Legacy and Vintage Cube draft, because it's very powerful, very sweet, and cool to play with. One of my favorite counter spell. Definitely like it more than anything else. I guess Day of Judgment is kind of cool, but today we'll be condescending. Jeez, I love this deck. And the thing I like even more is that the mana is going to be really solid, so it's always clunky when you have a super sweet 3-color deck and the mana is bad and you end up losing because of mana. It's not going to be the case here. And I'm going to pick Sulfur Falls. Like, Jace is fine, but I like Sulfur Falls more. Citrum costs? Yeah, more fixing. Cascade Bluff. Polluted Delta does fetch Team Vent and Prairie Stream. Yeah, I want that. And we have 20 spells, and I think given what we saw, we should be willing stuff, so I'm not too worried about not having enough spells, because I picked a ton of lands. I think we should be fine. Jeez, its mana base is gorgeous. The deck is gorgeous. I think that's one of my favorite deck I ever drafted in recent time, you know, including Vintage and Legacy Cube. Getting all the sweet spells plus all the fixing is just so nice. And when you feel like you have a constructed deck in Cube, it's just, you know, it's where you want to be. It's where I like to be, at least, if anything. There's so much fixing that it's going to be tough to find the basic we want to add to the deck. Mostly island, I would assume. We'll have more non-basic than basic land. That's amazing. Ooh, Confiscate is great. Phantasmal Image could be kind of cool too. Well, it's not really comboing with anything though. Confiscate is busted. It's basically Dragonlord Silumgar, except that if they have a Rainfall, you know, they cannot remove it like the Dragonlord. So you get to keep their thing. You can just steal a Planeswalker and ultimate. Love it. You can steal a land if you want to. You know, if this is good. But generally, just stealing a Planeswalker is lovely. 2 more spells and we are good to go. Love the deck. Could maybe use a Wrath effect. So if I would not be unhappy if the Day of Judgment wheeled, but eh. Chandra is kind of fine, but it's double red, which is slightly annoying, and I don't think we need more finisher. Muldrifter, on the other hand, is just a decent card at both 3 and 5. Plays well with Felidar Guardian and Saheeli Rai, so like it. Could use another 2-drop. I think the only thing I'm not happy about this deck is the lack of early interaction. I guess Remand Malacandescent pass. Eh. Crystal Shard is a pretty powerful card. Do we want to play it? I don't know. Definitely gonna pick it, not sure I'm gonna main deck it. It's quite good with Muldrifter, Snapcaster. It's pretty annoying to play against too. It's quite a lot of mana, it's a bit clunky. Not sure if this is what we want. Cloudskate is lovely, but I think I want Ancient Charm. Yeah. And that's gonna be the deck, folks, because I don't think we are willing anything more, and I'm really happy about everything. And I love it. Yeah, again, I don't think I've been that pleased with the deck in recent times. This is a single elimination draft, though, and obviously there's a couple cards that that are good against my deck. There's a couple matchup that might be rough, and we might have mana issues. So, yeah, I'd be really sad to go losing in the first round or second round with this deck, because I think it's really sweet and I want to play with it, and I think when I look at it I'm like, well, this is a 3-0 deck, but obviously things might not work out as well as we want, but hopefully it will be fine. So a lot of blue. Ooh, Day of Judgment wheeled. Huh. Do I main deck that? I don't know, it's kinda good to have in the main. I guess I have so much fixing that it's probably not bad to play a double white, but it's still double white. Jace, you are cool, but I don't need card advantage, and maybe it's better than... Yeah, I kind of like Clever Impersonator. Ooh, Wear and Tear for the side? That's amazing. We are getting all the goodies. So I pretty much have as much red as white if I don't play Day of Judgment. Right now, this mana base Scatter could be useful. As... This is tough. So the 3 fetches get me any color, basically. Then this is... yeah. I think I can add pretty much any basics I want. The mana base should be fine. I want more blue, though. Do I play this Day of Judgment? Maybe this deck wants Day of Judgment more than Clever Impersonator, which is fine, but passable. That's really, really tough. Maybe Ether Adept is not exactly what we want. I think it's fine, but it's like... I think I'd rather have Day of Judgment, actually. It's kind of cool with Felidar Guardian, though, so there's that. I kind of like having a Wrath effect in my deck, just, to make sure I can come back from troublesome board states. I wonder if I should be play tiding, actually, because I have Muldrifter, and Vision already has card draw spells, and a lot of my deck, pretty much all my deck is some 2-for-1s or Planeswalker and stuff like that, so it's not like I don't feel bad regarding card advantage. And Tidings seems slow and maybe a bit clunky. Tidings is very powerful, don't get me wrong, but I think this deck actually needs the tempo more than the card advantage. I think we are really looking good in terms of card advantage. Maybe I should even play Crystal Shard. I think I'm gonna go with that main deck. And regarding the land, well, now we do want more white, I guess. We don't have enough of reds. So I already have one. Jesus, can I move things around? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red. I don't think I need to add any mountain actually. So it's gonna be mostly blue and white lands. Okay, let's imagine I add that, not counting the lantern. This is gonna be, yeah, 7 red. Though I guess if this invent is already on the battlefield, I don't need to fetch red anyway. So yeah, we can count these as red because again, even if this invent, I will never need double red. So these are definitely, we can definitely count these as red. So yeah, 7 red is, I think, good enough. Then this is like 14 blue. we could cast Cryptic Command with ease. And I guess Kalding does fetch Prairie Stream, but doesn't really get the double white. Actually, I think we want more white. So we go down to 13 blue. And well, this is half white because we might not always get to fetch the stream. Same with these actually. So this is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 8 plus 2 half white. Maybe it's right to play even more planes. Because literally anything gives me blue. But the Battlefield Forge, so I already have 8 blue in the deck. Like 11 is a lot, it's enough. And this makes it more likely that I can actually cast my Day of Judgment without hurting the mana base. And 7 red is enough. Alright. I don't think we should have mana issues, and we have the Chromatic Lantern too. So hopefully we'll not be mana screwed, because I really spend a lot of time and picks on fixing. Deck looks quite incredibly sweet. I don't think I've played such a sweet deck in recent times, so hopefully things will work out. I hope you guys enjoyed the draft. Definitely drop a like if it's the case. You can also share the video, obviously. And feel free to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you for round 1.